Good. How you doing?
Good, thank you. John, what's it been like for you now that you're getting some playing time, and what are some of your goals for the rest of the year as you develop here in your rookie season?
Yeah, man. It was good to get the feet wet. Even throughout the season. Anytime I get a chance to get on the field, it's just another experience that way I can get better. Hopefully help the team get to where we want to be. But my goal is kind of right now just to learn as much as I can. If I get thrown out there, I'm gonna be ready. But I'm just trying to learn as much as possible. So, because I hope to have a long career. And if I have that situation, if I hone in on the things I need to work on, especially at this level, I think it made me a very successful player. And I think with guys, like Whitney and JJ, other guys around here too, just being as leaders, just looking up to them and seeing the things that they take from the game and help me out. I know it make my job easier.
John, how do you feel like you're playing, and also how tough was it on you when you had the injury during training camp and weren't able to play a lot at the start of the season? Thank you.
Yeah, there's some things I definitely can work on. Just finishing the overall, getting in better shape, make sure I can last longer out there. I'm on the field whenever my number is called for how many plays. Just pass rush, run. To be honest, complete game. I just need to work on my complete game to make me a complete player, and so I'd be a more reliable player. But yeah, just adjusting to the stuff that's happened so far. I just been having my number ready. I study film. I just basically do the same thing as if I am playing. As if I'm going to go out and start. So I pretty much just, whenever they tell me during the week, I just run with it.
Brandon.
Hey, John, what are some of those things that you are learning with your increased experience that maybe you didn't know coming in?
Right. I think this game is such a methodical game and strategic to the point where, everybody's big and strong. So now you have to hone in on the thing that what makes everybody different from everybody. What do they do really good that makes them who they are, establish their name in the league. So I think just learning who I am and understanding what using my traits and my athletic abilities and my knowledge to give me an upper hand is helping me out. And I see that, with Whitney, guys who are getting older but they might not have the same burst, but they're still making plays because they've honed in on their technique to the point where they're unstoppable. So I cherish that every time I'm out there on the field, being on there with guys who've been in the league, 9-10 plus years. So to hone in on those details and watch them how they work every day, so definitely helped me out.
John, how comfortable have you felt being relied upon the way you have these last few weeks, given that y'all found yourselves in the situation that you have with the health and everything?
Right. I kind of didn't look at it any different. Like I said, I prepared pretty much as if I'm ready to go in right now and have to play the entire game. So when they told me it was an unfortunate situation, but at this point, it's kind of had to step up and make sure there was no drop off, make sure I did my job, and I made sure did what I could and make sure we got the victory. So unfortunate circumstances, but pretty much how we prepare and how our whole group as an OLB group prepares, we all could be thrown in there at any point in time and make something happen.
Aaron.
Hey, John. John, you were a big-time pass rusher at Florida. How hungry are you to get to the quarterback and start getting some sacks here at this level?
Right. I missed a couple of them in the Jacksonville game, but there's more opportunities. I know that those opportunities come and they come and go, and they can be there one time and they can never come again. So I definitely love to have those back. But like any pass rusher, I'm definitely hungry to get to a quarterback. I ain't hit a quarterback in a long time. So hopefully I can get that chance whenever the time comes. But like I said, I am itching for it.
And to play against a team like the Patriots, what does that mean to you to play a team? Obviously, they don't have a winning record this year, but a team that has Cam Newton and has Bill Belichick coaching them, that kind of thing.
Right. Playing against any team, honestly, in my opinion, is a huge blessing. And to see these historic teams that I pretty much watched growing up as a child. Now, honestly, just getting out there to actually play against these guys and actually have to win is a different thing. But playing against a historic team who's a historic franchise organization, well-respected organization in the Patriots, it's a huge honor. Playing with Cam Newton is a huge honor as well. He's a vet in this league. He's very established, and we all know what he can do. We got our work cut out for us, and we know that what they're trying to do. So we just pretty much got to go and execute at this point. So it's cool to look at him as seeing that, I'm playing my childhood dream of teams and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, when it's time to hone in between those white lines, it's time to get it.
I'm sorry, I just have one more for you. Obviously, they want to run the ball, and you know going in that's what they're going to try to do. Right. Make it different for you because it's going to be straightforward. They're going to run their approach.
Yeah, like I said, we knew just from watching film, we kind of understand that. Yeah, they have Cam Newton, but we understand what type of player he is now, how they see him, how they want to use him in this offense, and they do a really good job of using him and the other guys in the run game as well. I think they're top 5, if not top 3. Matter of fact, I think they're number 1 in the run games as far as attempts and stuff like that. So for them to do that and understand that, just shows you hats off to what Coach Belichick and those guys as well are doing on that side of the ball and what they continue to have their mind just thinking about how they want to evaluate their game and evolve their game as well. It's showing how they can definitely do it, and he's one of the best to do it.
Brandon.
John, you mentioned some of your vets earlier, Whitney Merciless, J.J. Watt. I want you to kind of go back into that again. What are some of the things that maybe some of the specific things that they have taught you or worked with you on in these past few weeks or throughout the entire season?
Yeah, it's really just how they prepare. I mean, JJ is an animal, honestly. I mean, he works his butt off from the time I got here. The first day I got here, I seen how hard he was working. And then, like I said, we're in a COVID situation. So obviously, gyms may be shut down. You're expecting some guys, come in however they came in. But I mean, JJ was on it. And I understand how he works. And I understand how he has 100 sacks. I understand why he's in the league 10 plus years. I understand why Whitney Merciless is getting 10 sacks year in, year out, stuff like that. So how they basically prepare each day, how they take care of their bodies, how they feed, how they eat, and how they hydrate, how they do everything, whatever they do in their regimen to keep them going. They kind of don't really switch it up. I think they pretty much have done the same things while being in the league and understanding that don't change anything up. If it's not broke, don't fix it. So they basically just say find a routine, and I think I've somewhat found a solid routine. I think we just have to continue to just build on that, stay consistent with it, and hopefully the results will come.
Anyone else? All right. Thanks, John.
Thank y'all.